Hello, welcome to my podcast. My name is Dr. Julie, aka Musawa Julie, the queen and the king of podcasts in Africa. There is passion and profession. Passion is something that you like to do, spend most of your time doing. Something that you do with less effort. Sometimes, by the way, you might not be good at what you're passionate about, but you might be good at something else, something either you have learned through experience or something you have learned through education. Call it a profession or call it a career. So most of the time, most of us let go of our passions and think our passions cannot make for us a career, or our passions, we take them for granted, and sometimes due to society, you hide them out. Oh, hello. Yeah, my name is Dr. Juliet. I'm a dentist by profession, and I'm born in Uganda, raised in Uganda, studied in Uganda, UK, worked in Uganda, UK, Dubai. I have traveled a lot. And I want to use my story of finding myself and getting to really realize who I really stand for, my value, what I'm passionate about, what I'm good at. So I want to use my journey to get to know myself and how it has changed my whole personality and how it has made me realize that, you know what, you can use your passion to motivate, inspire, and even make money from it. Because whatever my eyes have seen, someone else is paying money to see what I've seen, or someone else wants to know about that experience, the countries I've traveled. Let's give an example of Dubai. How many people are traveling to Dubai to work? The same jobs I went for, the law jobs, the cleaning jobs, the maid jobs. So if we have big number of people, especially from Africa, going to these countries to work on law jobs, they need a mentor. They need someone to tell them, and prepare their minds for something they're going for. And my YouTube channel is a platform for many youths, of course, to teach them how to make videos and everything. But it's also going to be a channel for people who are working away in diaspora, to be able to have someone to talk to, or be able to listen and get and never give up. It's very hard, especially if you're away from your family, your loved ones. You're in a society whereby everything seems to be so new. Everything seems to be so complicated because you don't really get what's going on. You just need someone to keep telling you it's going to be okay. So if we make many of these videos and many of these audios for people, especially if you're walking to work and you hear someone who is telling you who has been a maid, and now you're seeing her on TV, you're watching her on maybe stages and everything, she's telling you, it's possible to come from being a maid to working as a dentist on Harley Street in London. So you could be motivated and know that, you know what, this is just a process and everyone has to go through this process. It's something you cannot just skip. You have to go through pain to gain. But when you're going through that pain, you need a lot of motivation, a lot of self-realization. And many of these videos will be coming out, and I'll be explaining to you, going back on my passion. My passion is camera, audio, anything like that, talking to people, inspiring, motivating. Generally, I think I like seeing a difference in people's lives. I enjoy hearing the success stories, even if it's not my story. So I will be able to share with you that story that has changed my life completely. It has changed my life, and it has made me realize that every person in this world is very special and gifted, talented, and loved. But we take the negative so much that we forget there is positive on the other side waiting for us. A lot of things to enjoy. You waste most of your time there thinking, and everybody hates me, nobody likes me. If we stop thinking negative and just think positive, just think, if it has not worked on today, maybe tomorrow will be a better day. Or maybe there is a reason why this is happening. Oh, could it be a lesson that I'm learning from what is happening today? Instead of mourning and whining over something that could be leading to something better. So I'll use my story. I'll be the patchback. I'll be the person people will insult for my story being bad and everything. But the good thing is, at least I will motivate someone out there, because I am very sure there's so many people leaving their countries going abroad to work. I am sure there's so many parents paying school fees for children, but they've forgotten to pay attention to their passions. And they don't know, the school might fail, the education might fail, but then the passion might help your child. So many people I know will be interested in knowing how to get away with, how to do this. Let me let you know, long time ago, we used to learn about life and what is happening in life through family gatherings, through going, those round of fire, the traditional sitting around the fire. Your grandparents would tell you about what used to happen, long time ago. And then that we would compare it to what is happening right now. And then you try to relate and understand what's going on. Of course, we had some people in even long time in the olden days, we had people who traveled, and when they traveled, they were surprised of what they see or saw outside. But when they came back, they became storytellers. These are the people who changed our world, who told us that, there is something called TV, there is something called radio. There is something, called a tractor. You don't need to dig big farms. There is an easier way. But we have thrown away all that because we are all taken into the world of competition, the world of jealousy, the world of wanting to be better than the others, the world of material things, the world of money, the world of pretense, the world of hypocrisy, the world of hatred. But why would we go for something like that when we are machines meant to make things different? We are machines that are meant to even make human beings. By the way, we are machines that are made to make our lives easy. But it all starts with you. If you don't change your mindset as a person, then we can't change the country, we can't change the world, we won't change societies. It all starts with you being real with yourself. Just be honest to you. Because there is a picture you have to paint to the public, there is a mask you have to wear. But everybody, if you want to breathe freely, you have to take off this mask and be you. You go to bed and rest in peace. None of you can control how you put out your gas in the night. It just comes out. But why would you do it? Because you're in public, because you're scared what the public is going to say. But when you're sleeping, your subconscious mind will release the gas without thinking who is listening, who is watching. If everyone would live their lives like that, things you're comfortable doing in the dark, you're not even afraid to do them in the light. Even if you're not supposed to be holy, you're not supposed to be perfect, then teach other people how to go through what you've gone through. Don't pretend to be perfect. We've had the worst days in our generations because we have no one to teach us. Anyone teaching us is either condemning us for being lazy, is either condemning us for liking nice things, is either condemning us for liking to travel, or condemning us. But this is the generation we are living in. We can't change it, So we need to have people to explain to us, people who have seen all worlds Personally, I've seen worlds. I've seen the future of Uganda, which is like how we look at London. There are things you see, and I've never imagined them in my country, but I know they're coming. So how are we going to get ready for those things if they're not people like us who have traveled and come back and tell stories, and come back and encourage us, and come back and give us the easy way out, and come back and encourage our young generation, because the young generation is the future of this whole world. If we don't teach our children and prepare them for what is coming, this robotic world that is coming, if we don't prepare our children and we instead get scared even to buy your child a tablet. That's how long time ago people were scared to buy TVs because they thought TVs were going to spoil people. They did, but then it's changed. But how do we transit?
My name is Dr. Julie, aka Musawo Julie, the queen and the king of podcast in Africa.